guys, I want to take you through the tools and online support that they have with Take Shape for Life and Medifast. So go to my website, forpreventionsake.tsfl.com. TSFL is Take Shape for Life, and go to Tools and Support, and let's look at some of these resources. The very first thing that comes up on this first page is some of the weekly support calls that you can call into. They have the client services, the basic number on here, so that you can always use that or email them. But in addition to that, on Mondays and Wednesdays, they have support calls. On Monday, it's the nurses support call at 8:30 Eastern, and you call this number and put in this PIN, and they will talk to you. You can ask any questions that you have, and then on Wednesday, it's a doctor support call, so there's a doctor that you can reach and ask questions, and that's 8:30 Eastern on Wednesdays. And then if you want to look at calls that they've already had, then go to this first tab here on the left, weekly support calls, and they even have some of the recent ones on here. So here is from December 21st, the 14th, the 7th, November 30th. These are under the nurses support calls, and you can see the different nurses who did the calls. And then if you scroll down, they have some of the other ones. The Habits of Health support call line, and they've got the doctor's support call line right here you might be interested in. And so they've got 4 of those on there. So it looks like they keep them updated with the most recent ones, about 4 of the most recent ones. So you can come back and look at these. I mean, you can go look at these right now and see what they're like. So that's a great resource. And then under the well-being evaluation, it takes you through their trilogy of health, their healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances that they work off of. And you can rate yourself to see where you are now. And then, of course, they give you this nice feeling poor, surviving up to optimum score. But it really is good to print this and do this and see where you are now, and you can reevaluate. I mean, you could do this weekly if you wanted, monthly, whatever, but it's really good to score where you are right now so you can see your progress. And there's another evaluation that's even better for that under health assessment. Let me show you client profile first, because I want you to come here and fill this out. If you just come here and fill this out real quick, at least put your name and a good email to reach you, because they'll send this to me and then I'll know that you might want more information or that you have some interest. But the rest of it, you can fill out whatever you want. Occupation, work hours, age, birthday, your weight loss goals, how much you exercise. They ask you some questions on that. It's not a lot. Sleep. But if you'll just submit this, that'll at least let me know that you were on the site and taking a look at it. That's under client profile. Now under health assessment, this is a more comprehensive health assessment that I very much encourage you to do as well, so that you can see, again, where you are right now. There's about 8 sections. This first one, you are what you eat. It asks you about nutrition, questions about nutrition. So you can go through that. And this is all free. You can come do this right now for free. Section 2, on the move, asks you questions about your physical activity. Section 3, the inner you, asks you questions about your support network and your vocation, how happy you are in your job. Section 4, breathe deep, is basically for smokers. So if you don't smoke, you'll breeze through that one. Section 5 asks you, it takes you through figuring out your BMI and your waist circumference. Again, get a baseline. Come to terms with where you are right now. It's going to improve. Don't get discouraged by the numbers where they are right now. The whole point in doing this is so you can see your progress. Section 6, testing, is going to ask you questions about your cholesterol numbers and your glucose numbers. So if you know them, you can put those in. Otherwise, you can just use what they have as a default and kind of skip through that. Also, where you are now is medical conditions that you have that you may know about. Like if you know that you have prediabetes or diabetes or high cholesterol, you can put that in there. It'll walk you through that. And then Section 8, all in the family, asks you questions about your genetics, your medical history based on genetics. So just go through that and see how you score on that. And then, a couple months later when you come through and do this, I think you'll see that it's much improved, and it'll be good to see the amount of improvement you've had and where you've really improved your health. The Beslim assessment is really quick. This is the acronym that they use for their philosophy of lifelong weight control. B is breakfast, E exercise, S support, L low fat meals 6 times a day, individual plan and monitoring. So if you come down here, it'll actually give you the exercise where you can put in the numbers and how good you're doing in each of those areas. And for example, breakfast, it would be 2 points, occasionally 4, all the way up to always, which is 10. So you'd put that in and then it'll score you right there. So that's another good one to do. Program Guides is a great resource. They've got a ton of stuff here. Download Now is for this Stop Challenge Choose. This is an ebook by Dr. Wayne Anderson, and it's a little over 100 pages. It's a great guide, introductory guide for creating a healthy body and mind. So you might want to download that and look at that. But there are other great resources underneath here. These are all free. The Quick Start Guide is in here, but you're going to get that in your introductory kit. But if you want to look at that, that's there. There's an order form here if you wanted to look at all their products on a piece of paper and just see what they have that way instead of looking online. And you can read these yourself. Vegetarian Guide, Teens Guide, Nursing Mother's Guide, Exercise Guide, Gout, Diabetes, Using Medifast with Coumadin, Dining Out Guide, Do's and Don'ts for Weight Loss. And then on the bottom, there's even more under nutrition information. This really is all based on their nutrition and their products. They've got allergen and dietary information, condiment recommendations, gluten-free fact sheet, green options list, lean options list to help you with your lean and green meals, product claims, nutrition details. These are all, this is a really detailed, basically, I think it's like 100 pages. It goes through all of their products and everything in them. And then this is more of an Excel type format with the same type of information. But if you have any type of allergy and you need to eliminate any product, this goes in deep depth for those people. So you can really see what's in everything. And then a soy overview. A lot of the Medifast products their protein that they use is soy protein. So this is like a 12-page book, I think, that explains about soy and the benefits and cancer prevention and all research on soy and all this good stuff. And then there's a thyroid medication, soy, and your Medifast plan little guide here. If you are on thyroid medicine, I would help you with that. As you know, if you're on thyroid medicine, it can be very finicky and you're supposed to take it on an empty stomach or it might not be absorbed as well. So I would help you with that, but there's also this online resource, so you can look at that if you want. Recipes and meal plans. There's mixing instructions for the Medifast products that need to be mixed. There's a shopping list here that you can take with you to the grocery store to help you getting, healthy products, and it also teaches you how to read a nutrition label. Cooking methods just tells you, it's basically like definitions of how to bake and broil, steam, or how to do different types of cooking methods that are better than frying, and etc. And there's also a spice list, which is nice to help you with what spices go with what types of foods. So that's all listed on there, and that can be very helpful. So next thing on the list here, I think, is videos. Yes, Take Shape for Life videos. Actually, these you probably wouldn't be too interested in. This is more for health coaches. But while I'm here, I'll just tell you, in case you don't know, Take Shape for Life and this program is kind of a MLM, a multi-level marketing company, in that if you become a health coach, then the way that you make money is by getting other health coaches underneath you and getting them to take on clients. So I'm not ever going to pressure you to become a health coach. But if you wanted to, you could. If you just had such great success on this program and you wanted to pay it forward and you wanted to coach your mom or your sister or your friend, whatever, if you wanted to do that, that is an option with this. I got into this because I wanted just a really good program, scientifically and medically proven around, since 1980, has been proven over and over again to safely work and to be a lifestyle. I just wanted a good program. But they do have options like that where you can make money with it. And I think that you also, as a health coach, and that I as a health coach, will get at least a little bit of money from people buying the Medifast products. So I think that works. I haven't really looked into their compensation plan. very much, but that is an option. And then there's these virtual support videos that you may want to look at, and that will help you through like the first 12 weeks of the program. And at first they take you through each day, so you can see getting ready, day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way up to day 6 and week 1 celebration, week 1 positive reinforcement, then there's week 2, 3, and like I said, it goes up to 12. So this would be very helpful. So I do encourage you to come and look at these videos. Of course, I will be helping you as well, and encouraging and supporting you as well. But I wanted to let you know about all these resources because this company is established. It's good, it's well known, it works, and they've got all this stuff to help you through it, and I will help you through it. And we can really change your life and get you on a good lifelong health program. So let me know if you have any questions, and please go ahead and come here and go to the client profile and at least fill that out. I'll see you guys later.